Welcome to our demonstration video. In this video, we will cover the external and internal features of our smart bike lock, and then we'll give a live demonstration of our product's functionality. Starting with the external features, first there's a locking pin, which is connected to a spring-loaded cable. Next, a rubber strap that can be adjusted to fit onto any bicycle frame. When the strap is in its desired location, it can be locked into place using a cam lock. Then, there are two LEDs on the top lid. The blue LED will illuminate when a device is connected to the lock via Bluetooth. The second LED will illuminate based on whether the lock is in the locked or unlocked state. Red means unlocked, green means locked. Lastly, there's a pin capture. This is where the locking pin is inserted to lock the bike lock. Now, moving on to the opposite side of the case. On this side of the case, there is a USB charging port along with an LED indicator. The LED will illuminate when the bike lock is charging. Next, there is a round rubber plug. The rubber plug can be removed to gain access to the manual override feature. If the battery was to die while the lock is in the locked state, this lock can be unlocked manually by the owner using a manual override key. Now, on to the internals of the case. Starting on the left side, there is a vinyl-coated, steel-braided cable wrapped around a plastic spool. The cable is attached to a constant force spring on one end and a locking pin on the other end. Next, in the center of the case, there's a PCB and a battery. Lastly, onto the right side of the case, there is a DC motor. The DC motor drives a worm, the worm drives a gear, and that gear drives a gear rack. Inside of the gear rack is a threaded pin. When the lock is put into the locked state, the gear rack will drive the pin through the spring-loaded pin capture and will continue driving the pin until it reaches the switch. When the switch is activated, the lock will be in its locked state, and the spring-loaded pin capture will be locked into place. At this point, if needed, the threaded pin inside of the gear rack can be unscrewed by inserting the manual override key through the manual override access. This will unlock the bike lock.